If somebody asks you, why did you get educated? What is your reply? More often than not, people's reply is that you must get educated because otherwise, how will you get a job? There may be other replies, but this seems to be the predominant one. And it is fascinating how we think. There was this psychologist called Maslow who, in 1943, created this theory of motivation, how people get motivated. And he described that there are stages. And the first stage is always where a person is looking for sustenance, for food, for shelter, trying to get the basic necessities. Then he moves up to getting some stability and wants to make sure that this, whatever he's achieved, should continue and he wants to make it strong and secure. After that, he might move on to finding respect in society and for himself and for his family and all, and so on and so forth. We see a lot of human beings behave in this similar fashion, and but there are some overlappings happening here and there. What is fascinating that once the people's basic necessity has been taken care of and the sustenance has come in, they stop at that and do not want to move forward. The very fact that he's educated means that his basic first and second stage of sustenance and trying to find secure food and shelter, that was taken care of by his family, his parents. He was supposed to move after getting educated, he was supposed to move to the next stage. The child has been told that his education is actually for a job and all he has to do is try to find a job. The parents try to emulate what they went through and want to make sure that the child also goes through the same way. What they could have done was their struggle could have been the stepping stone for the child to now step higher. But this doesn't seem to be happening on a large scale. Lakhs of people are looking for a government job and a security when they are not from that background where food was a problem. They want security of never getting fired from the job that is going to stop them from achieving anything higher. The purpose of life is where you, in your lifetime, will do better than what conditions you were born in. At least in your lifetime, you improve your condition at a higher point than where you were born in. And if that relay keeps happening, it's a winning team because generation after generation, if people are improving and trying to become better than the previous generation, that is what progress is, and that is how we have evolved. All our struggle, all our efforts, all our philosophers were trying to teach people and trying to bring evolution to a linear stage where everybody progresses the same way. But then the instincts, which Maslow talks about, are not behaving in a similar fashion as the rest of us. And therein lies the whole story.